Imagine a time when your most precious memories weren't digital files but captured on fragile glass plates. Now imagine those plates often held the image of the recently departed. Welcome to the bizarre and surprisingly touching world of Victorian post-mortem photography. Yes, you heard that right, they photographed the dead. In the Victorian era, 1837 to 1901, death was a constant companion. Child mortality rates were high, diseases rampant, and life was often fragile. And for many, any photograph, was a rare and precious thing. This is where post-mortem photography, sometimes called memento mori, comes in. Photography was still a relatively new technology. For most, it was the only photo they'd have of their loved one, and it wasn't meant to be morbid. It was, in fact, an attempt to preserve a precious memory, to have a last portrait. This wasn't just about sadness. It was a deep cultural and spiritual need, a way to keep the image of someone who was gone. The techniques were as creative as they were heartbreaking. Photographers would often try to pose the deceased to look asleep or even alive. Eyes might be painted onto the image, the body propped up with stands or hands carefully positioned. Flowers and favorite toys were common props. Imagine the care and preparation that went into creating these portraits. Especially common were post-mortem portraits of children. For parents, these images became irreplaceable keepsakes. Imagine the pain of losing a child, then needing to hold on to that one visual memory. It speaks to the depth of love and loss, doesn't it? Today, we might find this tradition a little creepy. But let's try to understand the context. This wasn't about obsession with death. It was about celebrating life and finding ways to deal with grief in a world where death was an ever-present reality. These aren't just spooky old photos, they're windows into the past, telling a story about life, love, loss, and the power of memory. So next time you see one of these photos, remember the story behind it. It's more than just a picture of the dead. It's a testament to how we all try to hold on to what matters most, the memory of those we've loved and lost. If you found this intriguing, give the video a like and leave your comments below. What do you think about this tradition? And of course, subscribe for more unusual historical stories. Thanks for watching.